Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to talk about something deeply meaningful and profoundly powerful. Let God play your revenge in a world that often seems driven by immediate retribution and a desire for personal justice. This principle encourages us to take a step back to trust in a higher power and to focus on our own growth and peace. We all encounter situations in life where we are wronged, betrayed, or hurt by others. The natural human reaction is to seek revenge, to retaliate, to make those who have harmed us feel the weight of their actions. But in these moments, we must pause and reflect on a more profound approach, a response that transcends our immediate feelings and embraces a higher wisdom. Imagine a life where our responses are not dictated by anger or the desire for vengeance, but instead guided by patience and faith in a larger plan. When we choose to let God take on the role of avenger, we release ourselves from the burdens of resentment and negativity. We stop feeding the cycle of hurt and retaliation that often leads to more pain and suffering. This doesn't mean we ignore injustices or allow ourselves to be victims. It means we trust that there is a greater justice at play, one that doesn't require us to get our hands dirty or our hearts hardened. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we must take matters into our own hands, that we must be the architects of our own revenge. But history teaches us that such paths lead to destruction, not just for those we wish to punish, but for ourselves as well. When we cling to grudges, we only succeed in shackling our own hearts with bitterness and sorrow. Instead, by letting go of that desire for revenge, we open ourselves to healing and growth. This is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to our strength and our faith in something larger than ourselves. Trusting God with our grievances allows us to focus on what truly matters, our personal development and our well-being. We begin to see our experiences not just as wounds, but as opportunities for growth in adversity. We often find resilience and wisdom that we never knew we possessed when we step back and allow God to handle the retribution. We create space for ourselves to heal. We can turn our energy towards self-improvement and the pursuit of our goals, rather than letting our minds be consumed by thoughts of revenge, which ultimately serve to undermine our own happiness. Think about the stories of forgiveness and reconciliation that inspire us. They often feature individuals who have faced unimaginable pain, yet choose to rise above their circumstances by letting go of their desire for revenge. They find freedom. They choose to define their futures, not by the actions of those who wronged them, but by their own capacity for love and understanding. When we embrace this perspective, we not only liberate ourselves, but also set a powerful example for others. The act of forgiving can spark a chain reaction of healing that reverberates through families, communities, and even nations. Furthermore, letting God play our revenge brings a sense of peace that is hard to achieve through our own means. When we surrender our hurt to a higher power, we often find that the weight we've been carrying begins to lighten. We can breathe more freely and think more clearly. Our minds become less cluttered with thoughts of vengeance and more open to possibilities of joy and connection. This doesn't imply that the pain of our experiences disappears, but rather that we choose to no longer allow it to dictate our responses or our lives. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, letting God play your revenge is an invitation to trust in a wisdom that surpasses our understanding. It calls us to release the shackles of resentment and embrace a journey of healing and self-discovery as we navigate our lives. Let us remember that true strength lies not in our capacity to seek revenge, but in our ability to forgive, to rise above our circumstances, and to trust in a divine plan that is infinitely more just and loving than we can fathom. May we choose to let go of our grievances and embrace a path of peace, love, and healing.